Well, it's game on for the nation's political leaders after the federal opposition backed out of the deal to pair the Speaker's vote. And that means the government's two-seat majority has been whittled down to a precarious one. Julia Gillard has accused Tony Abbott of breaking his word over parliamentary reform, but the coalition leader insists pairing the Speaker is unconstitutional and any legislation passed could be open to a High Court challenge. Stephanie Kennedy reports from Canberra.
It was the beginning of a kinder, gentler politics in Australia.
Are we doing the group hug?
A group hug to seal the deal on parliamentary reform. But now the coalition has reneged on a key clause, the pairing of the Speaker.
After careful consideration of the matter, we believe that it is constitutionally unsound.
Can I confirm I view this to be an extraordinary set of events? He has now said to me and effectively to the Australian people that his word is worth absolutely nothing.
Order! Order!
The independents and the government want changes that would allow the Speaker to vote on legislation by pairing with an opposition MP. This would mean the loss of the Speaker's vote would effectively be neutralised, and in this numbers game, every vote counts.
There was an agreement reached, both verbally and written. And if people are true to their words that they believe in the written word and written agreements, then I would hope that agreement will stick.
The Solicitor General says the Speaker can be paired if both sides agree.
It's clear from a close reading of the Solicitor General's opinion that the only basis on which the Speaker can be paired is an informal arrangement. Now, the government of the country, legislation that passes the Parliament, is too important to be based on an informal arrangement.
Traditionally, the government nominates the Speaker, and without a pair, the Prime Minister's two-seat majority is now down to one.
If the government is unable or unwilling to provide a Speaker for the Parliament, well, then the Prime Minister should not have accepted the Governor-General's commission.
I had not expected that Mr Abbott would just wholly break his word. That wasn't my expectation. In those circumstances, I'll take the time to consider the matter and to consult with my colleagues.
But the opposition leader says it's the Prime Minister who's broken her word. During the election campaign, Labor pledged there'd be no tax on carbon. Now Julia Gillard has embraced a carbon tax. But from the Prime Minister's point of view, it's all part of the new political paradigm.
What I have done as Prime Minister is recognise that in this Parliament there are players who are not members of the government who will also be there in the Parliament, able to put propositions for consideration and debate.
What that means is that this government is essentially based on a lie. There has been a fundamental breach of faith with the Australian people, and this fundamental breach of faith will haunt this government from now until its ultimate demise.
It's a warning all the players in this hung parliament should heed. Stephanie Kennedy, Late Line.